is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The 2017 FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup came to an end yesterday, and the country which put the game on the map, Brazil, got back to the mountaintop after disappointment in their last two appearances, making it to their second straight final. Tahiti, no match at all for the Brazilians, who kept a clean sheet with a 6-0 win for their fifth title. The third place match went to Iran 5-3 over Italy, and that was the highest finish ever for an Asian country. The Bahamas applauded for a great job, and President of the Bahamas Football Association, Anton Seeley, said it was a team effort.
We have had untold number of volunteers. We've had the utmost cooperation from the highest office in the land, that is the Prime Minister, right on down to all the government agencies who have stepped up in a big way. We've had corporate Bahamas assist, not only financially but also logistically. All of the visitors have been tremendously impressed with not only the execution of the event, but the warmth, the friendliness, and the cooperation of the Bahamian people.
First Vice President of the Bahamas Basketball Federation, Mario Bowleg, back home after attending the FIBA Midterm Congress in Hong Kong. He spoke with our Charles Fisher.
BBF Vice President head men's national basketball coach Mario Bowleg called it a very successful meeting as FIBA put forth their plans in relationship to assisting national federations.
The Bahamas is one of the countries that they have their eye on keenly, that they believe that great things can come with the Bahamas as relates to basketball, and the way they've seen the amount of players we've output in NCAA and heading towards the NBA and even around the other professional leagues around the world. And, you know, when they look at geographically where we situated, they also showed great interest of having some major events here as relates to basketball. So it was a good, interesting and very informative conference for the Bahamas.
During the conference, the pools were set for the World Cup and the Olympic qualifiers, with the Bahamas being placed in Group D with Canada, Dominican Republic, and the U.S. Virgin Islands.
In the past, we have played Canada once or twice in Tournament of America at the junior level, and we have let them slip away. Looking at them at the senior level, they have gotten beaten from Caribbean teams before, and so we know that these Caribbean teams that have beaten them, we were able to beat in the past ourselves. And we strongly believe that with the windows that will present ourselves to play them and the other Caribbean countries such as Dominican Republic and U.S. Virgin Islands, we should be able to put a team together that would give us the opportunity to qualify for the World Cup in 2019 and towards the Olympics.
The Bahamas' first game will be in Canada November 24th. First home game is November 27th against U.S. Virgin Islands, times when our NBA and college-based players will not be available.
In the past, that would have gone and done well in the CBC and other events were made off of mostly players that were home or were abroad playing basketball in the other professional leagues. So those players has made it known that they are available, and so we feel as though we will have a more stronger team to present as in comparison with the other countries, because the countries like Dominican Republic and Canada strongly depends on their NBA players, which they won't have. And when you think about the level of play of college in Canada, I don't think it's as high as level of players as some of the teams we got here locally or where our guys are playing professional basketball. So we feel as though we could put a very strong team together to be able to compete in these windows without people like Buddy Hield and those being home and the other college players like Tum Tum and the rest.
For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
Softball will be back at the Olympics in 2020, and the Bahamas will start its quest this summer at the CAC qualifiers.
There's 7 teams that will qualify for those Olympic Games. The first team would be, of course, Japan. They're the host country. The next qualifier would be the 2 top teams from the World Championships. Then it would be the winner of Europe, Africa Confederation Championship. Then there's the winner of the Oceanic and Asia Championship. There will be the winner from the WBS Americas Championship. And then the final qualifier would be an Open Championship qualifier. So every country in the world would have at least 3 chances to qualify for the 2020 Olympics.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned, check on weather still to come.